Here we go, guys. Wednesday. 3 down. 2 to go. We can do it. We almost there. Just getting a little exercise, man. I'm starting to kind of walk a little bit and run. And, get my blood pumping. The older you get, the more you got to do to stay in shape. And, mid 40s. So I got to, I got to keep my arteries clean, my veins and blood pumping. And I just got to keep myself in shape, The older you get, the more doctor visits you get. It gets real serious when you get in your 40s. It gets mid 40s, mid to late 40s. It gets really serious. And you just have to be mindful of what you eat. You are what you eat. Whoever created that saying was a genius, because it's true. You are what you eat. And every little thing you eat affects you. It sticks with you. And you got to work it off. See, when you're young, 20s, 30s, you burn that off just sitting down, But you get in your 40s, man, you got to really, really get out there and take care of yourself. I never drank, I never smoked, so I never had that problem, that issue. Thank God I don't have any bad habits. But I just want to be around a long time for my kids, and hopefully one day grandkids. But guys, I wanted to talk about Turpin just for a little bit. I was watching some training camp footage, Dallas Cowboy training camp footage today. Had a little time, and I was just kind of looking at the way they were doing things, the plays that they were running, and I saw Turpin in the backfield, playing running back, catching tosses, sweeps out of the backfield. And I was just like, the idea of it is great. The thought process of it is great. But it's just not realistic all the time. And I'm not saying they're going to run it all the time. I'm just saying that they got to be careful with Turpin. Now, a couple of weeks ago, he had the little mishap with the police and, with the drugs and the firearm and etc. But they asked him about that today, and he owned up to it. He said, "Man, I got to do better. I got to be a better person, make better decisions, and I just have to do better as a man." And he took full accountability, which was good. I mean, it's a start. Granted, he shouldn't have made that mistake, but you got to really, really use your head, man, when you become a professional athlete. You're blessed with talent. You're blessed to be in that position, and you just want to be smart. And I think we forget real fast that these guys are really young. You do a lot of dumb shit in your 20s. As a matter of fact, most of the dumb shit you do is in your late teens, early 20s. So I think we got to kind of, and I'm not making any justification, but I'm just saying that we kind of have to put that into perspective when we're talking about these young players. Granted, I still would have kicked his ass. I still would have put the O.J. Simpson gloves on and, handle up on him. But it is what it is. The NFL will handle that situation accordingly. When the season starts, he's not in the clear. So I'm pretty sure they'll give him a fine, maybe a suspension. I don't know how long. That's none of my business right now. But back to the way they're using him, the way they're utilizing his abilities. Turpin is one of the quickest, fastest guys in the NFL. And they're trying to use that as a advantage. And I get it. Dion, guys like that with speed at Atlanta, they used him the same way. They used him on defense. Obviously, he was a defensive player. They used him on special teams. And sometimes they put him in on a wide receiver. Dion really didn't play offense until he got with the Cowboys. He did a little bit with the 49ers. But with Cowboys, he would go. I remember being on the sideline, and he would go change helmets and gloves and and play and go right back out there on offense. He was one game he played full, both sides, a full game. They don't make athletes like that anymore, unfortunately. But back to Turpin. I get the direction that they're going in. I understand it. I understand why they're doing it. They're trying to give different looks. I get it. Even Turpin said it himself. He's like, man, the way they're using me, the way they're getting me the ball. He's like, that's what they did. That's what I did in high school, you know. So I'm kind of already used to that. So any way they can get me the ball, man, I'm enjoying it. I love it. But one thing that we gotta take into perspective, Turpin is shit. He's about my height. But I probably got about 40 pounds on him. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he's 150, 160 pounds soaking wet. I mean, if that. I'm giving him a stretch. I'm just giving him 160. He may be 140, 150. I don't know. But he's a really, really tiny guy. And it looks good. It looks good with shorts and T-shirt and helmet. It looks good. Everything looks good right now. And you should have saw the way they were talking. Oh, man, this is great. They're going to use... Yeah, it looks good right now. But when they put the pads on, guys, it's going to be a totally different ball game. When you got guys flying at you full speed with pads on, it's going to be a totally different situation. And we got to think about that, guys. We don't want to get this guy killed. We don't want to get him hurt. Dion, Dion was what 6 foot, 6'1", 190. You know, he had pretty much a really, really good size as far as the way he was used. He had an okay size. He was durable and he was able to, you know, and he had the speed, of course, to get away. But he had a good size. Turpin is a little guy, man. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna, but you know, we'll see. But just let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. That's just my opinion about it. You know, I like what they're doing, and it's good, you know. But to a certain extent, it's bad because you don't want to get him out there and get your secret weapon hurt. Turpin was probably our best offensive player last year. Our special teams was the best thing we had. The only thing we had with all the injuries and the lack of running game. And, you know, when Dak Prescott wasn't there, he was hurt, you know. We had a lot of injuries last year. So special teams, our kicker and our kick returner were our best players last year. So we want to kind of protect that, you know. Using him as a receiver, I don't really think you can do outside receiver. I don't think you can do that either. You see Brandon Cook, whatever his damn name was, that didn't work out too consistently because they're so short. An outside receiver can't really be that short. The only way you can play outside receiver at that size is to go across the middle, go in motion, just like Brandon Cook did. So Turpin is a little guy. Once again, back to the size, he's a little guy. So you have to really be careful putting him on the outside. He belongs if you're going to put him in receiver, he belongs in the slot like Cole Beasley. You know, Cole Beasley was a little guy too, but Cole Beasley was thick. He had some thickness to him, some girth. He was tough. You know, I don't know how tough Turpin is, man. He's so fast, you know, you can't catch him, but I don't know. We'll see. You know, guys, I'm just kind of throwing that out there, man, to see what y'all think about that. But that's just my opinion on it right now. I could be wrong, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. Man, 1980, you were wrong, man, because he's doing good. Good. That's what I want. That's what I want. But my job is to educate. That's my job. My job is to not hold out a crystal ball and know the future. None of us do. This is just a rough draft on my opinion on what I think Turpin is going to happen to him. I just don't want him to get hurt. Y'all know how we are with injuries. We don't have too much depth. Jerry Jones don't believe in good depth. Good depth. We got depth, but good depth and depth is two different things. So I'm just gonna leave that out there, man. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section, man. So y'all just y'all be careful out there, man, because the devil is busy, man. He's really, really busy. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section, man. Is Turpin gonna be good in the backfield, or is he going to get himself killed? Or the Dallas Cowboys making a big mistake doing that? Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up, because you never know what the Bills going to do.